How's it going, everyone? It's DaikenXDan in here, and welcome to Counterside. Now, this is a new mobile game that just came out recently, not too long ago, a few weeks ago, in Korea. It's a Korean game. There's no real release at the moment that I'm aware of for a global release, but this is the game right now. I just wanted to show you guys off this game. It's actually pretty cool. So it's a game where you deploy units and you're basically fighting to, like, it's a bar at the top where you're fighting to see, like, who's basically like going to win, and there's some strategic stuff inside of the menus as well, as far as how you got to move your troops and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and show you guys first the interface of the game. Of course, you got your basic things here, such as your notifications. You know, you have your sign-in bonuses and whatnot. They have a Valentine's bonus still going on right now, so if you start this game right now, you'll get the Valentine stuff, all that cool stuff. There's the achievement section for like most games. So, you know, you do certain things, you complete certain objectives, you will get achievements for all sorts of goodies that you can use to upgrade characters and get, like, you know, stuff to get more characters. And then, of course, there is the actual shop as well. Going to show you guys what that look like once it's loaded up. Okay, so we're getting sexy cutscenes here. So yeah, very voluptuous character in the shop here, trying to you know, get you to spend your money. She definitely will be happy if you spend. So as you can see, this is where you can buy things. I have the currency right here at the top. These are all the currencies that I have. Of course, you can buy certain things with real money, but not everything costs real money. These right here, the coins, I can buy those. I can also buy these as well. And then there's like character costumes that you could get as well. This is happening through the Valentine's event. So if you got some of these characters and you want to get the costumes, by all means, they have your items for that as well. Now this game do have characters you gotta get, of course. And as far as characters go, let me show you how it actually works. So right now, this is my squad. I have these 4 characters at the top here, and then at the bottom are like these like support units. And now every character have like different things. Or no, these are actual. No, I believe, yeah, these are actual units still. Now every character got their own like thing that they do. So like you have attackers, and you have like the gunners, and then you have like a defender right here, and they're different sort of classes. And they also have like different things that they do. So you see, like, this is like, this one attacks all units, this one attacks ground units, and then I believe there's one that attack air units too. I don't have one yet. And then your ship actually matters too. As you see, my ship is level 1, and your ship is basically like what gives you like your like supers and like some passives and stuff like that. So you can actually level up your ship and get different ships and stuff like that. It'll actually change things. Now you can actually have a leader, and I do believe the leader has like a sort of like special like ability passive type thing too, that you get access to something for them as well. But yeah, so this is what my squad looking like right now. And you can like swap out units, you can put more units in. You see I got these like 2 units on the back burner. I just got one of them. They're level 1 though, so you can level up your units as well, of course. What would it be without leveling up your units? Now, as far as combat go, let me show you guys what we're working with here. So I'm in episode 1. I cleared episode 0, the beginning. And if I go into one of these stages here, 1-3, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about when I say before you actually start combat, you actually got to like strategically move your troops around, which is a pretty cool idea for like how the game starts. So right here, we're getting inside of it. And so this is the menu right here. So basically what happens inside of here is you move your troops, and when you fight, you use one of these bullet icons right there. Now, sometimes there's some maps that I've seen where there's like you have multiple ships, and if the ships are like adjacent to one another, you can actually get the leader from the other ship that you're commanding to basically you get the leader from that ship to actually come on your team free of charge when you're doing the battle. Now the reason why the bullet's so important is if there were like multiple enemies, and I had like, you know, if I tried to do everything with one ship, if I attack the enemy with the other ship, with the ship that has like no bullets, when you run out of bullets for every attack, then it will actually just get completely destroyed. So you got to be strategic in the way you move. So enemy phase right now, they moved forward, and now I get to move. So I'm attacking this right now. And then once you go into attack, you basically go into battle phase mode, and this is when you actually fight. Now the battle phase mode has like 2 different types of like modes inside of it. They have the deployment mode, and then they have the basically the battle phase mode. So once you start deploying your characters, then they start fighting. You can see like there is like a bar, so it's like the bar of like you defending your tower. You're basically defending your ship. So I'm putting down my characters, and now they're entering the battle. And basically you want to defend your ship before they can attack it. But yeah, things can get very hectic the more characters you have. They get really hectic, especially like when you get that extra free unit and stuff like that. But for as far when you set them down, there's really not much you can do. They sort of just do their own thing. Now you can control like this right here when you're using like your sort of your ult. You can turn like the HUD off if you just want to look at it. I don't have access to 2x mode, but you can get that as well. And then of course an auto later in the game as well. Once you beat 2-4, you can get an auto. You know, if things get a little bit hectic, they do have a pause button, or you know, you got to go do something real quick. They do have a pause button for you to use there too, so that's not bad. And the music in this game is also really, I just got to come in, you know, good music, good visual presentation. Character aesthetics look very nice. Everyone looks good. I like the overall design of the game. Definitely has a nice tone to it. So like, this is a really cool game. I wish it was in English, because I would definitely, like, I'm still gonna play this game. I'm gonna be playing for a little while for sure. You see, I got 1 bullet now, but it's fine because it's the last stage. But yeah, if this game was in English, I would definitely be paying attention to the story of this game for sure, because it definitely look cool. Like I said, I like the aesthetics of like the drawings that they're doing with it. The drawings are pretty animated and stuff. I have a video, if you haven't seen it already. I uploaded a video of like the first 15 minutes first. The first 15 minutes of gameplay. Check that video out if you haven't, because it shows off a little bit more of like that presentation that I'm talking about. But yeah, like I said, you put your troops down and they pretty much just go in. Pretty straightforward. Now, your characters do have health, and they do have ults and stuff too. So like right there, there's like a purple icon that comes over your head. You can click it and get like a special animation for your characters. I don't know what really causes that to happen, but just keep in mind that there are some interactions that you can't interact with. I don't know if, like, if you play on auto, do you like not get access to that? If it is, that's cool. I definitely do personally like games that like give you benefits for playing non-auto. So it just makes content like, okay, if you're not going to play auto, then it means like you're you know, you're basically sacrificing something. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about, the aesthetics of the characters, like animations. Everything looks really cool. And then like when they go into like the cutscenes as well, like besides just the character portraits, the cutscenes look really nice as far as the aesthetic of them. But yeah, the operation screen, the completion screen is all nice. You get all these like benefits, things popping up everywhere. Like it just makes it feels so good. The music, the victory screen music sound really good. Everything's just nice about it. Like just aesthetic, like the connecting screen and all that. Like everything in this world feels relevant to like the things that are happening, and like the aesthetic of the character along with the UI. Like everything just blends together well. Nothing element seems like out of place so far. So yeah, I believe this is now like the last stage of this mission, or this is like one of the tutorials. So yeah, this is finally telling me like how it actually works as far as the defenders and stuff go. So I think this is like basically a chart of like what beats what. So like attackers beats gunners, gunners beat the defenders, and defenders beat I forget what this icon is. I think someone said like there's a counter or something. Is that if that's what it is, and you know, let me know. I don't know, I forget what that icon actually is. But yeah, so basically it's the chart of like sort of like an element chart, but in this game there's no elements. It's basically like just class types, and basically what class types beat what. So just a few more tutorial things. Like after a few stages they give you like a few more tutorials so you can understand things. But there are resources, of course, through like the Reddit and stuff like that can help you with the game. You know, the community out there. Community for most games are pretty good at having like resources to teach you the game as they're learning the game as well. There's the course translators and stuff for certain things. So definitely find a community for the game if you're interested in playing it. community would definitely help out. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty good game. Just gonna finish up the stage here. Yeah, so just another basic tutorial stage right there for me. And like I said, the characters are all pretty nice. I'm definitely liking the characters so far. Let me just go back to the UI for you guys. Now, there are a lot of things to unlock, so I don't know everything about the game. So once I unlock more, I'll definitely be able to show off more of the game for you. They definitely have a lot of things locked at the moment when you first start. But I'm pretty sure there's plenty of other things here that we can look at. Especially if we go back to the shop, which takes a little bit to load. I think the shop is like the longest loading time of the game, actually, compared to everything else. But this is where you're going to be getting like a lot of your stuff, of course, for like your costumes and like gacha needs and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, a lot of things are still locked. So I'm gonna have to play more of the story to show you more things off. But this is what I got right now. So these are other characters that I just got. As you can see, they were like coming on. So you get characters through the story as well. But I'm pretty sure not everything is going to be coming through the story. Of course we know that not everything is going to come through the story. That's typically how I go. And this is basically like showing like I think like stats of like what you're good against or something like that. Your organization. So you're definitely going to want to have multiple teams. Like I said, sometimes you're going to have 2 ships on the field that you're going to have to like utilize, and that's going to make things a little bit more difficult if you're not doing your units. Now there are like, these are like other like quest things that you can get right here. So like getting like a full set of like certain characters, you get like a bonuses. So like complete this. I completed this because I have like all these characters and like all these characters. So I have some of these ships, but I don't have all of them. So when I get them all, I'll get that. And like you can see pictures of like other characters here. So yeah, there's other characters to get. You see, pretty cool characters. The designs of the characters are pretty cool. Some of them are pretty cool. Of course, there's SRs, SSRs. Even the R characters look cool. I mean, she got a freaking chainsaw. They got the cute little chibi avatars as well for characters. And they give you some like nice SSRs to start off with too. Oh, he looks really cool. Is that the main character in a different outfit? But yeah, it's definitely a lot of characters to get. As you can see, this list goes on and on. But it's not just characters. Of course, there's ships and stuff for you to get as well. So just keep that in mind. And not every character is actual characters. Some are like, yeah, like unit. Like these are units too. So you're gonna need like units like this. Some are, like I said, or these are air units. So these are the ones that will like attack the air. So you will definitely need like units like these to like defend the skies in certain stages. So you got to be strategic on what you're bringing for like each team, depending on what the level needs. And you got to make sure you have a balance between that, because you got to be able to move both of your allies, like what do you call it, ships at the same time. And you got to make sure they're balanced in that aspect too, because you don't want one to have air units and the other not to, if they both got to fight stages where they're going to need it and you don't have enough bullets for the other one to move and stuff like that. So you got to be strategic on the actual map and with your organizations of your teams. So definitely add a unique aspect before you get into the combat. Anyway, guys, like I said, I just wanted to show you guys this game and talk about it because it's definitely very exciting. After I did like the first like 15 minutes of playthrough, I was like, I definitely want to be a little bit more invested in this game and share my thoughts about it with you guys. Tell me what y'all think about this game. Have y'all tried it out? Are y'all interested in playing it? Are you guys just going to wait for a global release? But I'll definitely be covering more about this game and sharing more of what this game has to offer as I unlock different things. Now, as I told you before, I'm going to basically play more of this game at a later time. Now I am on like spring break, so I won't be playing it right now, to at least record it. I'll be trying to play it a little bit on my own time, but once I get back home from spring break, I'll definitely show more of this game to you guys. Anyway, if you like anything I have to say, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want to hear more from me, follow me on my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you know the next video goes live. As always, my name is Daiken, and I'll see y'all next time. Signing out.